Hello again. As I promised before, I'm back with my second part for this embellishment I'm going to do. I had a few requests to make a tutorial, so that's the reason why I'm doing it. So my resin is ready here. It's already mixed up, and I'm using this one, the stone and crystals, glass crystals, to embellish this art. So the first I'm going to do, and also I'm just adding this ignition dust to my resin first and mix it up because it gives nice shimmery sparkly touch. So I'm just going to mix up. Okay, so you can do one way. You can just put the glue and put your stones wherever you want, and then use the resin on the top of it, so you can glue them first. But I'm just going to put, I want to do 2 layers of resin on this one, so I'm going to put the resin first, and then I stick the stones, and I'll do another coat tomorrow or whenever I can. Hopefully I have got enough resin here, but I'm just planning to do stick them and have another coat on the top, so it's going to give a nice touch to it. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate to drop my resin and talking. I hope I have got enough resin here though. So yeah, I forgot to show you the back of there. I have put the cardboard to support my canvas, so don't have any okay, just going to use my finger. It's quite a lot there. So yeah, done. And on the side, just touch, like dip the resin finger and touch the sides, so when you have a 2 coats it still gets nice finish. I actually can't see that, but I'm just going to move my finger like this. Okay, do same with the other one as well. You're probably wondering about the lines here. This is one is done. I'll show you the end. Should have done it from at the start of the video. Okay, so resin is done. Probably will be able to see the shimmer. I'm going to taking my there's a couple of things here. So let's check under the light if it's enough resin there or not cover any bits, and you can obviously go back and do it. But I'm doing second coat, so I wouldn't be worrying too much about it. Okay, so first I'm going to use my heat gun to get rid of the bubbles. So you can see those gold line and silver on this one. Those are actually this gold leafing pen I just use for that, and a silver. So I couldn't get the silver leafing pen, so I just used just a normal the one used for acrylic. So yeah, so this is ready now. So what I'm going to do, I have already got design in my head what I'm going to do. So the gold is gold, copper gold for this one, and I'm using white crystal for both of them. So first I'm going to put the white line, so just like this. It's easy to work when you have less resin on it, so it doesn't float. Otherwise it keeps moving around. So you can go on an edge down there, but I'm going to stop there. I haven't got enough of those, so I'm just going to leave it. So this corner has done. Hope you can see that. And I'm doing same on this side as well. But this side will need lesser than what I need for other side. You don't necessarily have to use the how I'm doing. You can, whatever idea is in your head, you can just implicate to your art piece. Now on this side as well, because I'm using two pieces same on the same wall next to each other. it's like a set of these two. So I'm going similar ideas, doing using similar way. One more. Perfect. You can just, you know, there's like this line here, so you can just go a little bit down there and give a little curve to it. Similar, same way you can do it here. One fit there. Those gold and silver lines, you don't need to do it if you don't want to, and other way you can do as well, you don't need to do it before first layer of resin. You can actually do the second layer as well on the top of the resin. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave one line here to make silver line on both sides. So you will see soon in a video. Something on this one, not using that. Okay. So, as I said, I'm going to leave this line here and fill this corner. And I dropped something there. Glitter. So that's using blue, this blue on the corners. think it looks okay. I'll go back again. Now the other corner. Okay, so one done. Now the next one, the gold one, copper gold. This one is a big chunks, so I don't need to drop like what I did with the blue ones. This is I'm doing same as well, like just fill the one more. Okay, ones on here. Okay, that looks alright. So yeah, I'm going to wait until it touch dry, and then I'll resin again. What I'm going to say, yeah, you see this line, I'm going to make one more gold line once it's dry. Here silver line, here silver, and gold here. So in the next part we see that one on this video as well, so I will cover everything for you. Okay, so the first layer has dried. Now I'm going to use this gold leafing and silver pen, silver on this one and gold on this one. So what I'm going to do, so before you use any pens like this, you need to shake it properly. So where I'm using is making line here and here. So let's get started and push it down to check to get all the inks comes down. So that's how it's done. It's very easy. And then I'm going to go on the side edges as well, just like this. So now do other side as well. So here it's got a little bit thinner here, so but I will go back again on it and get it down just like this. And on the side. Okay, I'll wait a couple of minutes and then go back again on that one. So meantime, you can have a close look. You can see, you can probably able to see the difference. This one gone through the canvas, so you can see it's like a tiny bumps of the canvas there, and this is quite smooth because it's on the top of the resin. On this side as well. So if you don't want to do it first, just use the lines once you've done your first layer of resin, if you're going for 2 layers. Now this one is bit thinner, so thinner point than the gold one, so I have to make 2 lines and fill it up. So I'm going like this. You can see how thin it is. So I'm going next to one more line and then I'll fill it up. And just go like this to fill. After using your because you're touching the canvas, the resin, so once you done these lines, you have to wipe it, otherwise the oil from your hand leaves on the surface of the canvas, top of the resin, which is not really good. It might create the duet, so and that looks okay. Now I'm going to go down on the side. see. If you make a mistake, you can quickly wipe it off before it dries and redo it. But when you're making line, it doesn't really matter. Won't be, because sometimes it gets tiny thicker than one side, and then you can just go over it and just correct. That looks okay. And now here it's going like this. And one next to, oh gosh, I've gotten quite thick, but I'll see how it goes. Move this one for time being. Okay, so it does turn out a little bit thicker, but it does look nice. As you can see, I'm not sure you will be able to see the difference between this line and this one, the one I just done, but the one you can see through the canvas and one is over the resin, so you can't see actually. So yeah. So I'm doing on this one now. So the resin is ready. No glitter this time, just a clear coat. I just finish off this one without turning it on, but it's the same way I'm doing this one, same way as the blue one I done. So just pour the resin. It's like this. And I'll go to cover the side first, so I'll just go like this, just touching with my finger to make sure the sides are covered with the resin. Just next this side. Pretty much done. And then just make sure the resin is spreaded all over. I like doing with my finger with the gloves on, but you can use any tools like lolly stick or any tools you get with resin art. Silicone spoon or spatula, anything like that to spread your resin. Now I'm going to take a little bit resin and just pour on top of it to give nice glow to the stones. Got that out there. And do same this side as well. Don't forget to do any gaps like this, just push your finger in and try to get the resin over it, otherwise you won't have the finish you want. So that's it. Now it's not covered here properly. Look under the light as well. Once you've done your resin, look under the light, so if any spots you miss you can see under the light and you can just go over it. Like here I just missed, so I'm going to pour some more resin there. looks okay now, much better. And now look on this canvas. Seems there. So yeah, just make sure you just look under the light, because it does need a little bit babysitting before it starts setting up. And once it starts setting up, you are good to go. Okay, so that's done. What I do now, going to use my heat gun. I'm trying to get my gloves off. And one last time, just check if any dust or anything. The best thing you can do to avoid the dust, once you've done your dust, cover your piece with something so you don't get any dust. So yeah, that's done then. So I'm going to leave it until it dries and it will be ready now. Thank you guys for watching. I'll show you at the end how it turns out.